Hello and welcome to this episode of CLPTV. I'm John Doherty. In today's top stories, testing for hepatitis C just got a little easier. Details on a recently approved assay are just ahead. And a new drug for treating skin cancer is awaiting FDA approval. How it could help people with melanoma later. Plus, some major buyouts for two Massachusetts companies. Those stories are coming up. And the World Health Organization makes a shocking announcement concerning cell phones and cancer. It says radiation from cell phones can possibly cause brain cancer. The agency now lists mobile phone use in the same carcinogenic category as lead, engine exhaust, and chloroform. The type of radiation coming out of cell phones is not like an X-ray, but very much like a low-powered microwave oven. A team of scientists found evidence of increased glioma and acoustic neuroma brain cancer in cell phone users. However, the researchers at the MD Anderson Cancer Center disagree. Melissa Bondi is a professor of epidemiology at MD Anderson and director of the Childhood Cancer Epidemiology and Prevention Center. She says the emissions from a cell phone don't have enough energy to damage your DNA and form a precancerous cell. She adds, so far no evidence exists that radio frequency exposure causes tumors. Researchers on both sides of the issue do agree on one thing. We need to be more cautious with our cell phones, especially when it comes to children. Their brains are still developing and are more vulnerable to RF exposure. Massachusetts-based Thermo Fisher Scientific has agreed to buy Phadia for $3.5 billion in cash. Phadia is a global leader in allergy and autoimmunity diagnostics and is a pioneer in bringing new allergy diagnostic tests to market. It develops and manufactures complete blood test systems to support the clinical diagnosis and monitoring of allergy and autoimmune diseases. The company's R&D efforts focus on developing new products that can identify patient sensitivity to a broad range of allergens. The company also has a strong pipeline of new biomarkers for autoimmunity testing and development. Mark Casper is the president and CEO of Thermo Fisher. He says this transaction will provide Thermo Fisher with the leading allergy and autoimmunity diagnostic testing technologies that expand our specialty diagnostics offerings. Phadia is currently owned by European private equity firm Cinven, and the deal should be completed by the end of the year. Another Massachusetts company tests its purchasing power. PerkinElmer has acquired Labtronics, an Ontario company that provides procedures-based electronic laboratory notebook solutions for labs performing routine analysis. The addition of Labtronics expands PerkinElmer's ELN and data integration software offerings into labs following strict routine procedures. Those include QA/QC labs, late-stage product or method development labs, and environmental and food testing labs. Dusty Tenney is the president of the Analytical Sciences and Laboratory Services at PerkinElmer. He says this acquisition positions PerkinElmer as the only technology provider able to deploy an optimized ELN solution across a global customer's entire value chain, from research to manufacturing. Some of Labtronics' products include its Nexus ELN and its Nexus iLab automation platform. A new drug could help people with advanced skin cancer. Genentech has submitted an application to the FDA for approval of its drug vemurafenib. It is designed to selectively target and inhibit a mutated form of the BRAF protein found in about half of all cases of melanoma. The drug is the first medicine to show a significant overall survival benefit in metastatic melanoma. Dr. Hal Barron is the Chief Medical Officer and Head of Global Product Development for Genentech. He says the company has worked swiftly to advance the vemurafenib development program, knowing that patients with metastatic melanoma have a poor prognosis and limited options. These regulatory submissions are an exciting step toward the goal of delivering a personalized therapy for this disease. And the FDA approves a new molecular test for hepatitis C. Abbott Laboratories can now market its real-time PCR test for measuring viral load of hepatitis C, the leading cause of liver cancer in the U.S. The Abbott real-time HCV assay is intended for HCV-infected patients undergoing antiviral therapy. The assay measures HCV RNA levels at baseline and during treatment and can be used to predict sustained and non-sustained virological response to HCV therapy. That's all we have for this episode of CLPTV. We'll see you next time.